Hello and welcome everybody to our New Life presentation that we hold every single Wednesday evening at 9 o'clock Eastern. We love to have new faces, new eyes, new ears on this call to hear about the opportunity and the products that we have here with this company. If you've been invited here tonight, it's likely by somebody who's excited about the product or the opportunity or thought that you were the perfect person to be here. Paul and I are no pressure people. You're not going to be pressured to join anything or buy anything, but we want to share with you really how exciting this is. We're going to be talking about the 5 pillars of what you need to be looking for in a home business, and we're going to go through all of those. But we want to talk about this. The new you is hot. And when we're talking about hot's a hot word, but we're talking about hormone optimization therapy. And if you look at all of those different types of symptoms and things that we're solving here with New Life, I'm sure you can identify with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, right, Paul? I know I do myself. And when we're talking to you about the products tonight, I want you to be thinking about those things. When you see those words up on the screen right now, which one catches your eye? Which one is something that you identify with? Which is something that you're looking for? But we do have some great information, and we want to share it with you. My name is Angel Chandler. I have been in this industry for 12 years and with this company for just over 2 years, and partnered with Paul in building this globally. And, I started out, I was a former legal professional, and then I was a stay-at-home mom looking just to make a couple of extra $100. And somebody shared with me this industry and a company back then that no longer exists, but I fell in love with it, and I fell in love with the industry, and I fell in love with what you can do from home, from your phone. The way that this is available to anybody, in any education, anything you've done, you don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to be anything like that. And the great thing is we have systems and tools that train you. I'm here with Paul Capozio. Paul, guys, is a Diamond Ambassador here at New Life. He's a #2 global builder in the company, and he comes from Wall Street. This is his first company that he's building, so he's like an anomaly in the industry. But I partnered with Paul because we talked about business first. I had taken a break. I was in traditional business. I met Paul. I was asking him for some advice, and he shared with me New Life, and it's all just been a dream since then of what's happened when he shared it with me. And when I realized what is here, guys, and when I realized what we have in the palm of our hand, we're going to share with you everything. There's not going to be anything held back, but we want you to sit, listen, take some time tonight for yourself. There's no coincidence that you're here, and we want to share with you what we have. So Paul, those are a lot of things up on the screen. I'm telling you, anti-aging, menopause, hot flashes. I'm hot just looking at it.
You really are. And you know what? I want you to think about something. As far as the business opportunity is concerned, I want you to think about how many people that you know or you think you know that are suffering from some of these issues and how this product can benefit. Because that's how you could see how big this business can get. Scalability. That's the one thing I loved about network marketing when I first looked at it, is the ability to scale, being in countries like Korea and Mexico and Australia, New Zealand and Japan. And you're able to do that very simply, but we have systems, solutions, techniques, daily methods of operation that you could follow that we could actually demonstrate to you that are working for people. So we give you a roadmap to follow, and if you follow those steps, you'll be successful. But we want to get into the whole idea behind hormone therapy is very unique, right? Yes, there are great companies with skincare, great companies with makeup, great companies with lipstick and protein shakes. And these are all amazing, amazing products, and we all use them every day. But hormones are going to grow by over $60 billion over the next 10 years. Not only in the United States, in other countries, it's going to grow by over 200 billion. So it's a very big way that people are going to start treating their source of the problem, not the symptoms. So we're going to get started. We're going to shatter the ideas of what you think you're going to look at tonight. And I want to hand it back to Angel to go through the 5 pillars, because when you're looking at an opportunity, many of you have joined these type of opportunities before and had very limited success or no success because maybe you followed your best girlfriend in there, or you got excited about some guy standing at the front of the room in a sharp looking suit, and all of a sudden you weren't able to get it done. And that's why these 5 points are important. So Angel, let's talk about this and we'll get into the first one.
And I think it's good that you point that out, Paul, because joining your best girlfriend, that's exactly what I did. My friend in a different province emailed me about a product, and I said, hey, can I sell this in my city? And she was like, actually. So that's when I got introduced to network marketing. So I had a couple of these pillars, but not all of them. And through my 12 years, I realized that this is exactly what you need to be looking for. And this is what I realized was here with New Life. And I know this is something I train on all the time. Danny Lichardi trains on it as a 5-star opportunity. This is the reason that so many leaders come to identify these as the 5 pillars of what you need to look for, is because it's true. You need perfect timing, unique products, leadership, a compensation plan that pays, and a company vision. And we're going to go through these with you. Take notes, guys, especially if you're comparing us to something else. Make sure that if you choose something else, they have all of these 5 pillars, because we promise you, you need them all. So I want to talk about the pillar number 1, perfect timing. And oh my gosh, I think there's 5 new companies launching right now and everybody's running around and I'm getting messages. Have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? Ground floor is not as exciting as it sounds. I've been a part of ground floor before. I've fallen for it before. Guys, that means you've got to get everything in check. You got to make the tools, the marketing. You've got to figure out how things work. Is the product even going to sell? Is the company going to be able to sustain itself? Is it going to sell? Is there an exit strategy? You don't even know, right? So ground floor isn't great. You want to know, is the company established and successful? All of these pieces of the pie are here because they matter. What are the annual sales? Paul's going to get into that with our company. You need to know, what am I actually joining? I don't want to just join with emotion. What am I actually joining? Is there room for your growth? We're going to show you how in this company that's already established almost 7 years now, there is room for massive growth. Momentum hasn't even taken over yet in any country. So you have an ability to grow here with a global business, not just in North America, but all over the world. So what does perfect timing in home business mean? It means being able to come in with a company that has a product that's selling, that has the annual sales that you're looking for, that has the vision, everything that we're going to talk about now, that you can feel comfortable, that you can plant your flag here and say, yes, this is it for me. And there's so many other things we're going to share with you, which are so exciting, but don't get sucked in by, hey, this is brand new and you can be, in this with me at the very beginning. You need to hear what we have to say tonight.
Hey, Angel, if it's really critical for you to get in at the very beginning, what's going to happen 3 to 4 years from now when you start to bring in your friends, your family, the people who really matter to you, and the people you want to make a difference for? Is it all over? If you only can get in at the very beginning, what does that mean 5 years down the road or 7 years down the road like we are? Here's another factor. Perfect timing is not only the positioning of you inside the company and the company, it's also the timing of what's going on in the world right now. And many people don't have retirement savings. You don't need retirement savings, really. You need retirement income. You need the ability to have influx of cash flow. Let's say you got $3 million sitting in the bank. That's, they're talking about anywhere from 1.5 to 3 million is what you need for retirement in the United States, especially with the way the economy is going right now. Now, let's say you did have that. You were very fortunate to have $3 million sitting in the bank right now and you have a family. If you could develop a retirement income with money coming in every week, week after week after week, to offset that, now you're going to take less out of your retirement savings or none at all, and you'll be able to leave more for your family. So this is a lot more than just considering you. This is considering your legacy. The other thing is the rising cost of living. Bacon is 40% more, 50, 60% more. Gas at the pump. Imagine if we just did this for you. Imagine if you pulled up to the gas pump and filled your tank instead of getting that $20 worth of gas. You're allowed to complain about the price, but you could still fill that tank. Let's start there. What about just putting some money away to have a couple of $1,000s in an emergency fund if your transmission goes? What about paying down some debt? Peg Tucker, one of our top leaders here and a great social media marketer, really paid down a lot of debt that she had. That was the first thing she did with a New Life business. And what about the unexpected expenses? So this is the timing. Then I told you about the hormone replacement therapy market is going to grow by the billions. So we have a great opportunity. So that's part of the perfect timing. I want to introduce you to my buddy, Alexi Goldstein. He's the founder and sole owner of this company. And I want to tell you his vision. He's not a sales guy. I'm way more of a sales guy than he is. He's really a product formulator. He's somebody who said, listen, I have these amazing, amazing products. He's formulated over 700 products in his 32 years in business. And he took the best products and put it into this vehicle. Why? His dream Even though we made $60 million in our first year, and I'll get into that in a second, his dream is to get his products in the hands of more people than he's ever been able to do through his retail stores. And that's where network marketing, we come in. We are able to share this with our family, our friends, the people we know, your cold market. You're spending so much time on social media. What about monetizing that? Let me tell you a little bit about Angel talked about the financial position of the company. The average network marketing launches with about $3 to $5 million worth of sales if they're successful in their first year. We did 60 million, and we're a company that you never heard of with products that you've never used before. We sold close to 10 million bottles of our flagship product that you're going to learn about next, but we doubled the year after that, and we're averaging around $300 million now, and we're probably going to be between 2018 to 2024, within the next 3 to 4 months, we're going to do close to $1 billion in total sales. That's a billion with a B. So this man is onto something, and I will follow him to the ends of the earth. Absolutely amazing, salt of the earth guy. And we've had our challenges too, starting up this business, but we are on such a trajectory, you have no idea. So, Angel, we talked about the perfect timing. Let's talk about unique products.
Yeah, so unique product line. We can all fall in love with products. We all love our healthcare products, our makeup products, our skincare products. You know what I do when somebody shares with me a product? I go to Amazon and I see if I can find it there for cheaper or a comparable product.
Right, I do too.
And I think a lot of us do, right? And the problem with network marketing is we have such incredible products, but that's exactly what people do. Or there's just too much competition, right? You've got the next new shake, or you've got the next new weight loss, you got the next new this, the that. And they've already got 10 friends trying to sell them the same kind of product. So really think about that. As much as you love something, it's okay to just be a customer. I'm a customer of many products. I don't necessarily run a business with all of them, right? How does your product stand out in the marketplace? We're going to be showing you how our product line, we are the hormone health company. We're the only hormone health company, not only just in network marketing, but in the world to have the products that we have. What testimonials are being shared? We're going to show you some visuals. We're going to show you some ways that this product is changing lives. We're going to share our own testimonials. If you stick around to the very, very, very end, we're going to invite some people up to share theirs if you want to hang out with us for a bit longer. But what are you hearing? Is the product working? That matters. If I go on Amazon and I look at the reviews and it's like, doesn't work, don't buy, didn't work, sending back, I'm not buying the product, right? Is it a consumable or subscription style product? Network marketing is built on products that are being used every single month. That is part of our business model. And if you understand that, or you become to understand that, you'll see why. We have a product that is a 30-day product that is changing lives, and it's a lifestyle product. It's not just a quick fix and then you're done. It's not just, oh, I'm going to use this for a while and stop. This is changing lives year after year after year. And then will it create a residual and passive income? If people are using it every single month, you can build a residual income. And what that means is just by doing something once, you can earn income from it all the time, whether it's a customer that you bring in, a team member that you bring in that starts building, a team that's growing underneath you. You can build an income where you wake up and on your phone, you look at your email and you're making money. Is the product uniquely fulfilling a need in the marketplace? Tell me how many people, guys, don't have hormones. The answer is 0. Tell me how many women aren't going to go through menopause or have issues that way, right? There is 0. So when we're talking about hormone health and being able to help men with their testosterone, women with their perimenopause, menopause issues, thyroid issues, adrenal issues, everybody, that's all you hear right now, right? So we have a product that is just, it's appealing to the masses. And how long are people using the product? Well, honestly, guys, we're going to be showing you this in a video coming up here. Again, when I say lifestyle product, I mean, don't stop using it, because when you see the testimonials of people who have used it for years, they don't even look the same. But we are proud to say that our product has an average of 8 months for the average customer. And compared to network marketing as a whole and other products, most other products are 3 months. So we know we've got gold here. We call it liquid gold. But we're going to show you a video and share with you a little bit about the product so you can see it from our company's marketing and something that you can actually share with people as well.
And here's what's great. Angel and I have been presenting this for quite a long time, and we've been in the business before. And you may say, well, I could never speak like them. I'm never going to know all these details. And you don't have to, because we have an amazing app that we're going to talk about a little bit later. But you're going to share videos just like this.
New You Life is the hormone health company and a market leader in daily hormone balance, which is why we bring you Somaderm Gel. Somaderm is the first transdermal formula that enables the body's natural power of HGH. Somaderm contains a proprietary hormone balancing blend that is delivered transdermally and delivers innovative key ingredients that have been shown to provide remarkable benefits both inside and out. Somaderm is so impactful that many doctors are even implementing it into their patient supplement regimen.
For human growth hormone, it's something that peaked in our early 20s, declines rapidly with age, contributes to the negative effects of aging. So as we reset that clock, or those levels, so to speak, then we can continue to help our tissue to regenerate, help have better muscle tone, body composition, muscle mass, thought, brain function. So it is, very important to restore those levels and maintain them in a higher range.
For years, ineffective and expensive HGH injections and oral supplements have been the only option. Now, Somaderm and the incredible benefits of HGH are available and ready to help you rediscover your youth with a proven safe, effective, and simple solution. Backed by a satisfaction guarantee, the Somaderm blend is designed to support daily hormone health and balance to help you preserve your youth with the power of your body's HGH. Fight aging with Somaderm Gel. Wondering what you can experience with Somaderm? Somaderm is designed as a long-term solution that should be used consistently to achieve the consistent benefits of your body's increased HGH production. As the master hormone, the benefits of HGH touch every cell, every organ, and influence every function of the body. Simply put, that's how hormones work. You may experience these and many other benefits as you continue to balance your hormone production daily. Optimal hormone health with all these benefits can be yours today.
Wow. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could send somebody a video like that to explain everything they need to know to generate interest, and maybe send it out to 30 people, and maybe 5 or 6 people might be interested, and then you could get them on a call like this? Here's what I want to tell you. If you're on this call and this is the first exposure you have to New You Life, well, we're treating you with a fire hose. You really should go through a system where we show you the video, and then we have a 7-minute presentation we do for you, and then you're here. So if you are, I apologize for giving you so much information, but what we're trying to do tonight is not collect a decision, but to create curiosity in your mind. Now, if this is the third time you're exposed to this, well, tonight's the night. Tonight we're going to show you, I'm going to share with you how much this costs, what it takes to get started, and really what you could expect. So Angel, let's talk about our flagship product, Somaderm. We just saw the video. Let's go through these really quick, and then we have so much to show them.
For sure. I want to welcome all the new people. I see so many new names on here that are in the audience. And so welcome, guys. It's so great to have you guys all here. This call is growing every single week, and we've just been having great response with it. So welcome, and thanks for being here, and thanks for inviting. Peg Tucker is up in the top right. That's who Paul was just talking about. That is her 4-year result, guys. And we've had people on our team say that people that they have shared that picture with don't think it's the same person at first. So that's been Peg's result. Yeah, she's dyed her hair, but she looks like she's had a facelift or work. She's had no Botox, no fillers, I promise you. That is just the result of the gel and what it's done for her life to give her that youthfulness back. We've got Darlene Quinn in the middle. You can see from left to right just how different, youthful, happy, the different coloring, the difference in posture, her shape, everything is different. Go ahead, Paul.
Look at the body composition change. Look at Peg's face, and then how it changes. It's very difficult to lose weight from your nose, but when you have hormone imbalance, odd things happen to the shape of your body. Look at Darlene and the difference in the body shape, that youthful appearance. But Angel, these are people that are in their 50s and 60s, and myself, I'm 61. I'm in pretty darn good shape because of this product, and so are you. But What about the picture in the lower right-hand corner? Because she's
Yes.
only 28 years old.
She's only 28. And guys, that is inflammation. That is hormonal imbalance on the left side. So this is just almost a year and a half later that Judy's picture is on the right. Look at that difference. If you can give somebody that age, that kind of a difference. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism when I was 27, when I had my first child. If I could have had this product at that time, so we're not talking just about people in their 40s and 50s and 60s, you know, Peg's 62, Darlene's 62. They both say they feel better than they did in their 40s. That's fantastic. But Judy's 28. You know, and for myself, when I started on Somaderm, I was starting to sweat like crazy at night. And I was like, I am not in perimenopause. And Paul knows that I'm like denying it like crazy. The first night I took the product, I didn't sweat. If you can give women solution, and I'm not just talking to the women, Paul's going to talk to the men, but if you can give women solutions to the problems, the sleeping problems, the mood problems, the weight gain problems, everything that happens when everything starts to change. Teresa, I don't know if she's on this call. She said, I would do everything, like even taking poison, if I could just get rid of those symptoms, right? And rid of what's happening to our bodies. We just don't talk about it a lot. And so when you think about this right now, who would I share this with? Who wouldn't you share it with? And so,
Correct.
Paul, I'll let you share your stories. Oh, and
Well,
the
look, you had your perimenopause issues, your thyroid issues, and we've seen so many people who get improved conditions with thyroid. But I had a torn rotator cuff in my right shoulder, and I literally couldn't lift a sheet of paper straight out in front of me. And now, if you could see me, and you'll see some other pictures later on, that I'm in probably the best shape I've been in the last 25 years. So what it's doing is it's getting in our body, and it's giving us a microscopic homeopathic dose of a few hormone boosters that work on our pituitary gland, our adrenal gland, our thyroid gland. There's wild yam root. There's so many different natural ingredients in here. So it's a combination of Eastern and Western medicine, Ayurvedic, Chinese medicine, as well as some of the greatest technologies that we're seeing in anti-aging. So my torn rotator cuff, my mood elevated, my energy levels increased, and I had, this is personally now, this is my own results. Your results may vary, and this may happen for you, but I had a significant drop in blood pressure. So that was a big thing for me. And we're seeing in a lot of the countries that we share this product with, that they're using it as a healthcare product. People are using it as an anti-aging product. They're using it as a beauty product. So we're going to keep going because we're going to show you some more stuff. But I want to address the elephant in the room. Many of you are worried about, well, how much does it cost? It sounds like it's expensive. Guys, I'm not going to dwell here, but you can get started for as little as $199, and you could try the product. And that's the thing, that if this makes sense to you, but you're on the fence, think about that. But let's keep moving, because I want to talk about a second product I have that is actually changing people's lives, like mine. That guy over there that's 9 months pregnant is me in that blue t-shirt. And the guy to the right is Alexi. He is the formulator, and he developed this product for himself personally. He tested it on himself. He was the guinea pig because he had a condition just like I did, right? No, it's not pregnancy. That's stress. It's cortisol. I was flying back and forth to Korea for 15 hours on a plane, building my business and eating everything in sight. The flight attendant would come over and ask me if I wanted an ice cream sundae, and I'd say yes. And then a different flight attendant would come around and say, "Can I get you a sundae?" And I'd say yes again. But that guy on the right is me again 4 months later. I started this product in Macau, China, and I never looked back after that. And I still take this product 5 days on and 2 days off. It's addressing the leptin, the ghrelin, and the peptide YY in your system. So here's what I want to share. So many thousands of people have tried the gel and lost weight on it. Unfortunately, that didn't work for me. We say things may happen for you. I'm very happy with my torn rotator cuff, very happy with my blood pressure, very happy with my mood, my energy level, my strength. But I personally didn't lose weight. Okay. I also, my gray hair is not getting any worse, but it's not getting any better. But so I'll tell you that once I added this product and I had hormone related weight retention, it came right off. Angel, let's go through the other products really quickly. And guys, if any of this interests you, get back to the person who invited you here and let them share more information. Just let us create a little curiosity for you.
Yeah, I got to
Angel?
share one quick thing that I forgot to mention was the varicose veins. And
Oh,
Paul,
yeah.
this when we were in Toronto, we were like listening to a doctor from Korea share on Somaderm, and he presented in just such a brilliant way, and I was absorbing everything he said. And at one point he said, apply the Somaderm directly to varicose veins. So I had those since I had my first kid, right? Little chunky ones, not like the ugly ones, but just I was self-conscious of them. And I looked down, I was wearing a dress and I looked down at my legs and I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at Paul, I'm like tapping him. I'm like, oh my gosh, my varicose veins are gone. So I wanted to share that. We actually had somebody join the business this last week because that's all she cared about was just get rid of these varicose veins. So I wanted to share that for anybody where
and you can expect up to 40 different benefits at least with the product. And you may get, look, if you get just the great sleep, a lot of people are just happy with that. But let's go through these products real quick.
We'll go through them quickly. Fortress is our immune product. Paul knows all the ingredients. I don't go through them all.
Oh my God. Garlic, ginger, berberine, vitamin C, everything you really need to support your immune system.
Yeah. Incredible product. I use it. My kids use it. You need it. We're going into winter, fall, school time. School just started. You need that. We've got NeuroV on the bottom left there. That's our cognitive product. It's our nootropic. People are taking that for focus. Paul has shared before for ADHD. It really gets you focused. It gets you clear. It gets you creative. And then we've got in the middle our two products there, Hydrate and Lift. Hydrate and Lift are our untypical line. Barker's Beauty is sharing that in the bottom there. But Paul will demonstrate.
Let me spray it on. And I want to tell you about my using this stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Hydrate, guys, is an incredible spray. It's moisturizing. It's got cucumber extract, aloe, essential oils. We got it in Jamaica when we were there on our incentive trip, which we'll share coming up here. I used it on an incredibly horrible sunburn. It worked wonderfully. But you use it morning, night, middle of the day, put it on top of makeup. Guys use it. It's a refreshing spray that just gives you that moisturization, that glow. My teenager, 17, stole it from me. Her and her friends are using it in her room. Like, it's just an incredible product. And then the Lift, and that's only $29.75 US. So they really made it affordable. And then the Lift is what we call our Botox in a bottle, and no compliance on this call, guys, but it's our Botox in a bottle. It's our immediate gratification product. You put this on wrinkles and you see them disappear in 45 seconds to a minute. Fan them a little bit. If you got one of those electric fans, works even better, but you watch it go away. It lasts for about 5 to 7 hours. But both of these products have the Somatech technology in it, which means that it's working with the hormones in your skin. It's working for it's preventative and it's healing. So you won't need these products forever, because combined with the gel and using something like this, you're going to see those wrinkles go away. And we're seeing testimonials come out already. Shield is our incredible sunscreen. I'm not a huge sunscreen person, but what I love about this is it allows you to absorb the vitamin D. It's not blocking it out. And that is huge when it comes to a sunscreen. Those of you who use it, I would encourage you to go and look at the ingredients and see how you can switch out to this healthy sunscreen. And then let's save the best for last. I don't know that I can't talk a lot about the Somanite. This has changed my life. I started using it in November. This is our collagen. We're not the first to the market with collagen, but Alexi created something to compete with every single collagen out there. So if collagen is important to you, I encourage you to compare your collagen to ours. We have a tripeptide collagen. It's bovine, marine, and chicken collagen in there. It's a nighttime product because Alexi knows that we absorb collagen better at nighttime. It helps with your IGF-1 levels, which is allowing you to use your free HGH at nighttime. It's incredible. Plus, it puts you to sleep in such a wonderful way and allows you to wake better. What I loved about this product, I didn't have a problem sleeping. We were talking today with a new distributor that's coming on, and I said, hey, I was melatonin like you. Like, I would just take some melatonin and I'm out for the night. It was the waking problem that I was having. This, I can sleep for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. It doesn't matter. I wake up feeling incredible. So I encourage anybody, if this is something that you're looking for, plus, I mean, hair, skin, nails, all of that, ligaments, repair, muscle repair. I can't say enough about it, and I feel like we don't give enough time to this beautiful product. But if you have any more questions, get with the person who invited you here so that they can share with you the links, the videos, so you can get more information.
I'm going to go through a couple more real quick. We have Somaderm Plus, right? Somaderm Plus with CBD and Somaderm Plus AWE. And those are pain relieving products, guys. So I will tell you that when I was first starting Somaderm back in 2017, December 28, 2017, I had that really bad shoulder. I wish this product was available then, because while my shoulder was healing by increasing the hormones in my body, especially the human growth hormone, to repair the damage that was done to my shoulder, I wish I could have put this on. I happen to have a friend of mine, Uriah Faber, and you could Google him. He's one of the top MMA fighters. He's right up there with Conor McGregor. In fact, him and Conor McGregor hold a show of MMA fighters. And I literally went to his gym during fights. They were filming the fights, and I had rubber gloves on, and I was rubbing this on MMA fighters' knees and elbows, and the guys were absolutely loving it. Within 8 to 10 minutes, the pain was being, had relief, and they went into another fight, and they were able to fight without having to worry about that pain. And in the middle, this product is a powder version of the MLT product that I use, which is really great for a pre-workout. It's really good. It satiates you. And this product's actually going through another reformulation that's really going to be impressive. So I can't wait to show you that. But this is a great support product before you go into the gym, and stop using those unhealthy pre-workouts and things like that. So let's go now to some of the results. And this is Lee Giuliano, our master distributor's wife. And look at the body composition change, guys. Just look at that to the left. This weight loss is not just from a weight loss product. This is from a hormone product. So there's a visible change in the body composition. But I want you to look at the women on the right as well. Let's say, guys, that your wife is looking for a facelift, and you're going to spend 15 grand on that. Why not try this product for 6 months to see if you can get these kind of results there before you have some sort of invasive surgery that could damage nerve endings and things like that? So think about the value of the product more than just, hey, I feel better, I look better. What about these type of things where people are getting elective surgery to improve fillers? And this will make fillers work better. It will make Botox work better. But guess what? Many of our distributors, many more of our customers are not even needing it. Guys, look at these pictures. We have thousands of them. And we can invite you into a page where you can go in and you could visit and look at so many more of these results. In fact, you might want to look for specifically what your problem is to see what the results have been like. Now, I want to go to the next part, because this is great. You got unique products, and you have perfect timing with a company that's financially strong. But many of you had tried these things before with a lack of success because you didn't have coaching. You didn't have training. Angel, leadership. Can you tell people why that's important?
I think 100%, like, people look over this. They don't realize the importance. My first company that I joined, I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with the opportunity, knew nothing about the company, knew nothing about the leadership. And boy, did I get burned there because of that. I tried to do everything myself. Leadership is crucial. Make sure that there are people who have carved out some success in this company, or at least in the industry, that can hold you by the hand and lead you, or that there are people that you can reach out to that can. It doesn't mean that it needs to be the person that you joined, but just make sure these people exist, and see how the person that you joined talks about the people that exist that can help you. So many people look over the importance of this. We need to be able to show you a path to success. Are there easy to follow systems for success? I am a systems nerd. I say that all the time. Systems are so crucial to me. Systems and network marketing mean that somebody can join and know exactly what to do, follow the path to success. We call it the roadmap to success, so that they can, on day one, know exactly what to do, what social posts to do, what should they be talking about, who should they be inviting, where are they inviting them to. But also, when you see on the right-hand side there, text messaging, DMOs, this is kind of like we're bragging a little bit on what we do with leadership. Calls, getting started coaching, private coaching. A lot of us say, you can pay me monthly for coaching, or you can just join my team and get everything for free. And why wouldn't you want to do that and get a gel along the way as well? Live events, and we teach you how to make your first $500, which Paul's going to go through in the compensation plan. But really, what experience and training does your team have? You can see myself there. Daniel Lichardi is a 29-year veteran in the industry, another 7-figure earner. He is here because he saw the exact 5 things that we're talking about here. And he's building globally as well. Just brings incredible leadership. And we've all partnered together to create these systems so that if you are an expert, you can drop your people. What do you say, Paul?
You can drop your kids off at the pool, and not only won't they drown, we'll teach them how to swim.
Exactly. Or you can be brand new and not feel like you don't know what to do. You never go into a job without training, and we don't want you to come into network marketing without training either.
Awesome.
Yes, you're an entrepreneur. Yes, we will teach you how to be your own business builder and how to go and chase after your own goals and your own dreams. We're never going to tell you what to do. There's no quotas. There's no requirements. But we want to give you that path and that system and that DMO. So every single day, you know what to do to move your business ahead, even just a little. And if people don't share this, I've been on teams before where I'm told, Angel, until you perform, you're not getting this stuff. And I'm like, well, that's not the
You
way
need
I
this
operate.
stuff right away. You need to
You
hit
need
the
it right
ground
away.
running with systems and what DMO is your daily method of operation. What are you going to do every single day? Now, not only do we have specific trainings and coaching as leadership, the company has some amazing tools, and I want to share that with that. And we're getting close to the end, guys. So just stick with us because the best is yet to come. And to be honest with you, if you're thinking about a business opportunity and you can't invest a few minutes for yourself, well, then I'll tell you, where are you going to be next year at this time if you don't take some sort of action? We have an amazing app on our phones. Everybody has a smartphone, and we have a prospecting tool that you get for free. Now, this is a $500 value, and I tell you that I invested in one of these things for my team before the company had it, and the company said, hold on, we're coming out with the best one on the market, and it truly is. All of the videos. Now, not only the one video we shared with you, there's tons of videos about the company, about the overview, about MLT, about all the products that we have. There's training videos on the compensation plan and how to make money and how to build a list and how to start building your business. So you're never left alone. But what I love about this app is that you could share a video with someone. And when you share that video with someone and they watch it, whether it's the same day, the same hour, the same month, or a year later, you're going to get notified. So if I send a video to Angel and Angel watches it at 2 a.m, I know, wow, Angel's watching that video right now. And I could send her a text, hey, pretty cool video, right? So people get excited about that. But let me tell you why you could build one of your daily method of operation. Imagine sending 30 videos out there to 30 different people, and then 5 people watch it. Guess what? Who do you feel more comfortable calling than the person who's watching the video and shown interest, right? We all want to have people that show an interest because it makes it a little bit easier for us. None of you want another job. None of you want to have that pressure of bothering friends and family. So the apps and the videos do a lot of that for you because we're appealing to them with their aging process. We're appealing to them with their hormone imbalances. We're not appealing with them about what it means to you. We're appealing to them about what these products and what this business means to them. So let's talk about the next part of it. Within this app, now, you've heard about things like ChatGPT and AI, right? And some of you use this, or maybe some of your kids are using this to write their homework for school. But we have Nula. So Nula is New You Life AI, and Nula is brilliant. Nula can create answers to questions like what's in the gel and how could I market the gel? And can you tell me some of the ingredients in the MLT? And, does MLT going to bother my sleep if I take it too late? All of those things could be answered. Now, we build all over the world. So right now that, when I go to sleep tonight, Korea is going to be waking up and they can go in there in Korean and they could ask the questions, especially new people getting started. How about generating 10 social media posts and say, Nula, can you create 10 social media posts? One about the gel, one about MLT, one about the untypical line, but don't mention the products. Just create curiosity about people contacting me. Imagine we show you how to use AI to have attraction marketing programs, having people contacting you saying, hey, what's that product all about? So Nula is great for that. In fact, in the middle, you see me asking Nula, hey, Nula, it's Paul Capozio, and I'm bragging about you to a person considering joining us. How would you best describe your value as our free AI assistant? I want to move quickly, but I'll just go to the bottom of her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 responses. And she says at the end, feel free to introduce me to your prospect, and I'll be thrilled to showcase my value as a trusted AI assistant. And you could say, hey, Nula, please meet Angel Chandler, and she's thinking about the business. What's some of the things you could tell her? And Nula will respond. So think about that, how much fun you could have with it, and it takes the pressure off of building the business. Angel, let's talk a little bit about comp plan, and I'll get rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. So guys, I was always the type of person who said, I don't need to know the comp plan. I just know that I get paid. Guess what? You need to know a little bit about your comp plan. You need to understand it. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need to feel like you need to be able to tell people exactly. That's what we have videos for. That's what we have this presentation for. So you can invite people to it so they can hear the people who understand how this works, share that. But it is very crucial when you join something that you make sure that the compensation plan isn't one of those jump through hoops. You have to work really hard every single 30 days. There's, quotas that you have to meet. I know other companies have had success clubs and stuff like that, where if you don't meet it, people are freaking out on the 30th of the month because they're not reaching that. I can't handle that stress. We want to show you something that pays. How many ways can you get paid? Paul's going to go through that. Is the compensation plan generous? We have a very generous compensation plan. Is it constantly changing? Our compensation plan hasn't changed, and we've had a commitment from our owner that it's not going to change, which is very valuable. I was in a company where it did change, and that changed everything. So knowing that we're not going to have a change is huge. Understand just the basics. What does it look like? How do you build? Can you get with your leaders that will help you build? And is it volume based or performance based? So when I said the jumping through hoops and all of that stuff, if you can just build and get paid and get to the top rank, that's amazing. If you don't have to be performance based and make sure that you're motivating 15 different people to stay at ranks and you're not going to fall out, you may not have a clue what I'm talking about, or you may know exactly what I'm talking about, but Paul's going to share with you the compensation plan here in a very understandable way, visual way, so that you can see what this looks like, whether you want to just build small or big.
Awesome. Thank you, Angel. And I'm going to a few things. I want you to get with the person who invited you here tonight and ask them to tell you about the things like no rank requirements, or the ability to get 2 customers in the United States and you don't have any monthly requirements. There's a lot of really good, unique things to this comp plan that I'm not going to get in tonight. But here's you, and you're just getting started, right? And what we want to do is we want to show you how to take the first 2 steps in building a business, which is retail commissions and bringing other people in, which is called the first order bonus. So you come in and we'll teach you how to use social media and other techniques like building a list to create a customer. Then you're going to create possibly a second customer. Now, those customers can earn you anywhere from $15 to $65 based on the product they buy, the amount of products they buy, and you could have an unlimited amount of customers. The next thing you want to do is find people, and we all know at least 2 to 10 people that we know that would take an interest in something that we're interested in. And you're going to bring in what we call our personals, the people we personally introduce to the business. And you're going to put one on your left and one on your right. And you're going to build this familiar pattern of one on your left, one on your right, as you bring your people in the business. So you have you, and you bring a personal in, and another personal in, and another personal in. And then let's say that person that's in the tan color, they bring in their first person, they put it in, and they're building their same pattern, that U plus 2 pattern. Now, this pattern on the left, since there's more people there, is called your greater volume leg. That's where more of your business is happening. And on the other side, it's known as your lesser volume leg. Now, from time to time, you're going to see this beneficial person just appear in your downline. It may happen once a year. It may happen once a week. It may happen once a month. You don't know, but everybody in your line is trying to build their business, and they have to put it either on the left or the right. So the person above you who's either coaching you or training you, and it may not be the person who sponsored you, may add someone to that list, or someone like myself or Angel or Danny or Peg or Joe or Chris and the other people that are on this call right now. They will, from time to time, when they're putting their people in on the left leg or the right leg, you may benefit from that. But here's where it duplicates. Now that personal, the guy in tan, he's doing the same thing on your other leg, right? And that benefit, and the reason I say benefit, we call it spillover in the business, but I don't want to give you terminology you don't understand. That will benefit all of the people up that line, including you. So what you're doing is you're duplicating this pattern over and over again. And let's talk about what this could mean. So let's say in week 1, we teach your system, you build your list, you get on the calls, and you get 2 customers, and you make $65 off of those 2 customers. Then you get 2 distributors, and you make about $120 off the 2 distributors. Depending on the packs they buy, this amount will vary. So you may make that, you may make more, you may make less. But the week 2, you're pretty motivated, and you're doing the same thing. You're going to get 2 customers and 2 distributors, and you're going to make that money, whatever that may be. But this is a fair, reasonable assumption if you follow our system, follow the patterns, and use your DMO. But let's say in week 3, your dog gets sick, or you got to take the kids to soccer, or there's a big playoff game or something, and you only get 1 customer, and you only make $20, and you get 0 distributors that week. That's very possible, guys. This business grows over time. My first check was $25. Now I'm part of the Millionaire Club. So now week 4, let's say you get one customer and you make $35 and one distributor at $120 because now you've gotten your skills down. You're using the 3-way calls. You're using the calls like this, and we're helping you and explaining to people why they should buy a bigger enrollment pack, and you made $120. Guys, you made a $520 in that month. That's probably more than half a car payment for many of you, or it's a third of your rent, or maybe a half of your rent, depending on where you live. This is what we could build. But here's a unique thing that happens, and we're going to keep going. But in the 5th week, the people you enrolled in the 1st week, guess what? The month is over. They're buying again. They need more product. They fell in love with the product. They're starting to have results. With the results that they have, they're starting to add more people to the business. So let's recap. Retail commissions is the public buying your product. Your first order bonus is you building your team. Every time you put one of those personals in, you're getting a first order bonus. The next one is team commissions. Those people going down the left and going down the right are going to be bringing in their own people. They're going to have their own customers, and they're going to buy their own product. And you're going to get a percentage of all that volume in your organization based on a formula that we have. It's called the 60-40. Now, we'll explain that more, but I'm telling you, you're building on 5 ways. Coaching bonus is very simple. Right now, I'm going to probably earn a coaching bonus from the people who joined tonight, or the people down that are on the teams are going to get a coaching bonus. That's us has a financial incentive to help you bring people in the business. We get a percentage of what you get in a first order bonus. We get a small percentage of it, not from your pocket, from Alexi's pocket. And then the very last one, and this is what people always brag about in network marketing, is the matching bonus. This is where the residual income comes from. And you can make 5% up to 15% of your group's team commissions. This is really big. This is just to pique your interest. There's no gotchas in here. There's no, an elephant has to walk across your lawn on a Wednesday, for you to actually make any money. It's a very simple plan that pays you in many ways. So now we can give you a separate call on that. We do separate trainings on it, but the best way to learn that is to decipher your check when you first get it. Angel, let's talk about company vision. That's us in the pool in Jamaica, only back in this June. That's me with my arms around Alexi. He's the owner. There's Angel. You can see her pretty face behind me, and Brooke and Nancy. And that's Kate, Alexi's girlfriend, and a very valuable member of this team that's there. And we had an amazing time because Alexi took us, all expenses paid, as a promotional incentive trip. Angel?
Yeah, company vision is huge. You need to make sure that the company that you're partnering with is around for the long term. We've seen some changes happen in the network marketing industry right now, and our owner has committed to the distributors. And anytime you hear him speak, you hear him speaking about the distributors. So where are they going? What is the plan? His plan is only to get our products into more hands. And as long as we're doing that and getting more testimonials, he is happy. What's the long-term vision? Getting the products into more hands and having more happy distributors. Are they consistent in their message? I've heard Alexi deliver the exact same message probably 5 times in 2 years. I promise you they're consistent. And is the vision supporting the distributors, or is it corporate focused? They are not corporate focused. Alexi is not focused on his own pocket. He is focused on us, which is fantastic. And you need to feel that community. You need to feel that, everybody being as one family, which is exactly what he talks about. And how do they get back to the community? So when we were in Jamaica, we got to spend a day serving at a local school where we got to rebuild their playgrounds, scrape paint off of fences, put a roof over the playground. People were inside painting walls, installing fans. It was a time where we come together in, I don't even know what the weather was there. We were all so hot and dehydrated. It was ridiculous, but we were so happy. And it wasn't just sweat dripping down our face. It was the tears from seeing the joy on the kids' faces, listening to the principal and her gratitude for what we had done. It's a time where we all came together and just had a moment. I'm getting goosebumps right now, but it's a moment. So we took one day out of 4 days that we had, and we go and we serve. And that's what the company is focused on. They give every single month to different charities that You Care is focused on. So it was an incredible time. And we're just blessed to have this company with this vision and this dedication to their distributors.
So let's go into this really quick because I want to wrap it up, and we're going to get into the packs and how you can get started. So I'm sorry.
I said, we're almost done, guys.
We're almost done. We're almost done. So here's the thing. What dreams are you ready to chase? If you don't have a driving force, maybe it's your retirement, maybe it's travel, maybe it's your children. If you don't have that why to drive you, it's going to be difficult to build this business because the kids are going to have soccer and you're going to have your regular job and you're going to be worried about that. But what are you going to do for you? What are you going to do? Angel, as a single mom, was able to find this industry to change her life. Now, me, as a semi-retired guy, wanted something, and I never dreamed I'd have the success that I'm having right here in this business. Is it hard work? No. Is it time consuming? Yes, when you build it to a big level. But if you give me 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, we could show you, and then you could gradually add time as the success grows. But here's what I want to tell you. When I ask people what they really want, they say, "Well, I want to improve the world, or I want to make a lot of money." That's not a good enough why. And many of you are watching this and can't come up with that real driving why that's going to make you do this. And that's okay. Because some of you feel like you don't deserve it. Some of you feel like, maybe success is not for me. Maybe, I just never was that type of person. I'm an employee. I'm dyed in the wool. Maybe Ubers makes more sense to me. And I'm telling you, don't say that. I never spent a day in college in my entire life until I was asked to speak in one 5 years ago about entrepreneurship. So I'm going to tell you, you do not know the potential that you have until you get around people that will help you and coach you and guide you. But you got to have a dream. You got to have something. And it may sound corny to you, and that's why it's happening. The limiting beliefs are bubbling up. So, Angel, I want to kind of go through that. I know you wanted to speak a little bit. Do you want a point you want to make? Because I don't want to take the time away from you because dreams are so important, but I want to get to the packs.
I think I just want to share that, guys, when I first got introduced to being able to run a home business, that is when I started to dream. I wasn't dreaming. I had no hope. I was at a capped income as a paralegal. I was in a very toxic marriage. I was a stay-at-home mom on maternity leave. I was just looking to make an extra couple of $100 so that I could contribute to groceries so that maybe I could stay home with my kids if I wanted to, right? That's where I was. But this industry gave me hope. So if you're here today and you're hearing this for the first time or the 10th time or the 20th time, is this fueling that hope and dreams in you, whatever that is for yourself? It may be income. It may be just having something to do. It may be changing other people's lives. It may be just to be around a community that supports you. Whatever it is for you, we don't know until you tell us, but we're here to support you with that. And so if you're here, and I hope you're just feeling that fire that all of us on this team and this company have felt, still feel, continue to feel. We ignite that fire all the time together. I hope you're feeling that, because if I could go back to the day that I said yes, I would have said yes sooner because that's how much it's impacted my life, my kids' life. I know eventually my grandchildren's life, it's my legacy that I'm building. And same with Paul, right? Like, it's just, that's what ends up happening. And it's literally the catalyst to change in your life. And especially if you need change, if you are in the same position you're in now, 12 months from now, what does that feel like? And if that really sucks, then you got to change something, and let us help you, because I promise there's nothing better out there that can show you exactly how to change that for you. And no matter where you're at, we will meet you there and help you to grow.
We've spent so much time and effort building the right systems and doing the right coaching, and that we're really seeing the success pay off for so many people now. And it takes a little bit longer than you may think. So I want you to help you manage the expectation. But let's talk about getting started. Now, we told you can get it started for as little as $199, but let's get real, guys. You got a good, better, best option. And one of the good options is you get started with our Somaderm gel and the Tri-MLT product. It's $290 to get started. You get your 1-year membership. You get your website to build. You get the resources. You get that Connect app that we talked about, and you get to try the products and have a product experience like we did. This is a good option. A better option is to add the Soma Night to it. You get 2 Somaderm gels. You get a month's supply of Tri-MLT. You get a month's supply of Soma Night, and you're really having a product experience. And maybe you're taking one of those bottles, and when somebody joins, a neighbor, a friend, somebody that you're in the business, hand them a bottle and say, here, start using this product. Because you may be thinking, well, let me see how it works for me, and then I'll start if I could build a business. Well, then get somebody else started right away too. And then when their product comes in, have them come back to your house, have them come back to you, get on a Zoom with us, and we'll show them what to do. And they replace that product. And that's $596. Guys, When I had my restaurant in Florida, I probably spent $15,000 just on chairs, and it wasn't a fancy restaurant. Okay, it was a glorified pizzeria. You don't want to know what I spent for the pizza oven or the fryers or everything else. So if you think starting a business for $1,000 or $2,000 doesn't make sense, the risk here is so low. Now, this is a really, really good option, and it sounds expensive to you, but you got a 4-pack of Somaderm and a 6-month supply. So you get the next 6-month supply, and you get a free product. You get a free Somaderm. So for the price, $140 of each bottle, you're getting, what is it, 10 bottles there? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bottles. 11 bottles for $1,400. That's a business builder pack. We could show you how you have your 6-month supply, a free bottle that you could either give away or promote your business with or give it as an award, and 4 bottles you could either sell or do that round robin that we talked about. This is a best option because the value dollar-wise makes a heck of a lot of sense. And we know when you have a volume discount. Now I'm going to go one more package, and there's so many packages. So the person who got introduced this to you, okay? The person who introduced this to you, meet with them. I think I got the wrong price on here, Angel. Can you look up the price of this? I think it's $1,900.
Oh,
so let me take the price off here really quick, guys, because I think I did it wrong. So hold on, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression. And Angel will try to find that price for me if you can, or if somebody else knows it, please put it in the notation. Guys, listen, for Somaderm, that's a business builder pack. This is the ultimate starter kit. For Tri-MLT, you get 8 boxes of 10 servings of the Tri-MLT. This is the product I lost 40 pounds on in 4 months. 1 free Somaderm AWE, the pain reliever, and 1 free of the nootropic product. Guys, you pretty much got the lion's share of our product line here. And I think it's about $1,900. You're getting multiple free products, and you're getting a discount overall. This, you're in business. If you know a chiropractor or Medi Spa or anything, they have inventory to build their business and let their customers try the product. Guys, this is the end of our presentation. I really appreciate it. Pick the pack that you feel comfortable getting in at, and then we'll get you started on what to do. So thank you, guys. I'm going to stop.
It was $14.96, by the way. You had
What
the
is
right.
it?
$14.96.
Wow, $14.96. So guys, I apologize. Let me do this.
Ding, 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 ding. You had the right price.
Okay, ding, ding, ding. The price is right. Okay, listen, here's the thing. Now I'm going to really sell this to you guys because holy crap, this is a really, really good value. I thought it was $1,900. You're going to think I'm making this whole thing up. I'm not. I thought I messed up. Okay, guys. Angel, what an amazing job you did. You can see I got my lift on. I got no bags on the Myers. You know
Right on. Nice.
right? So listen, what we can do now is thank you guys for coming in.